Welcome, fellow travelers. I'm Thyra, and I'm joining Chibi and Virtek at the Golden Feather. Come on in, grab a seat, and let's share some tales of adventure.
Speaking from a distance.
From a distance.
Oh no. Before she continues, who are you? What do you do? And what brings you to the Ashes community?
I'm Thyra. I'm in Gilded House RP community. I am one of the officers for our Obsidian Order, where we focus on PvP and PvE content.
Ooh,
So,
very nice.
You can imagine how excited I am for some future videos regarding PvP.
Oh yeah, well they did announce in this most recent live stream, won't get too into it, that January is going to be some PvP. So very excited for that.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to see how things are going to be working.
But yeah, Raka, D91, weekends are made for violating your bedtime, so just so you know, it's perfectly okay. Stay up late, be a rebel.
There's caffeine. We can get you coffee. I have mine, but I don't share, so.
Yes.
Oh, I try to share by leaving some in the refrigerator when I'm done pouring my cup, but sometimes it does happen and sometimes it doesn't. So, you know, I try.
Look, first come, first served.
Indeed.
Ooh, that sounds delicious, actually. Chocolate peanuts. Oh, yes. Sharing is caring. I agree.
Right?
Nom. Hey there, Bochi. So, Thyra.
So,
what is the first thing that you're looking forward to trying out as soon as you get into the launch game? Not necessarily during alpha and all that, but when the game launches, what are you, if you had no further knowledge beyond right now, what would be the first thing you'd try and do?
I'm going to spend like 7 hours on just character creator. I know they haven't really showed anything regarding it, but when it comes to character creator, I spend way too much time in it.
oh my gosh.
The BDO proved to be a match, because when I'd get bored on there, I'd switch over to the character creator just to create whatever. But
BDO had a really good character creator, I have to say.
It really did. I'm hoping Ashes kind of goes along the same route BDO did, but they have a lot to work up to. So,
Pochi says create a Tolnar, and then Vimora says she absolutely loves dresses, so maybe a Tolnar with a dress.
Yeah, no, dresses aren't happening. I have quite a few friends who are very determined to have my character in a dress for some reason.
Now, if my research is correct, you plan on playing one of the human races.
I am. I do know you are Nahili. I see the chat. Yes, I am. A lot of times when I play MMOs, I always tend to go towards, like, you know, the more elvish, or what my friend Nihili would consider the savage races. Like in Final Fantasy, I played Azala.
Nice.
So I kind of figured, you know, change it up a bit. There's nothing wrong with changing things every once in a while. So
yeah, not at all. Gotta mix it up.
Yeah.
And you're intending on potentially playing a Kalar.
Exactly.
And I believe they showed a updated Kalar starting equipment in the development live stream. Believe it was Kalar.
I think it was. It looked really good.
You liked it? That was going to be my next question. What did you think of that as a Kalar person?
I liked it. I want to see more. I'm kind of greedy that way. I think at this point we all are kind of greedy. We want more. Give us more stuff to just do. Like, you know, just give us more. Steven,
Exactly.
give us
All I
more
know
lore.
is Kalar, Tolnar, they're all the same. Not a one of them is a Vec. So, there's that.
So I'm gonna steal Ashes of Creation's not live stream, but question here. And what is one event that you would like to see correlate with the season change in Ashes of Creation?
One event that I would like to see correlate with the season change. I wouldn't say it's really an event. I'm more interested to see, because they've gone very detailed with how a lot of things are in a bunch of the streams that we've seen. So like my first question is like, okay, if the seasons are changing, as characters running around in armor and stuff, are we going to get hot during winter? Are we going to get cold?
Right.
Are sources going to be more scarce in the winter? And it's going to be very interesting to see how it affects other races, especially I have this theory that Nihili and his little branchlers are going to sprout mushrooms, and I kind of just want to see that happen.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Also, thank you so much for joining us. Raka. But I would like to see my branchlers have some sort of ability to do bioluminescence added to it. That'd be really cool.
That would be really cool. Ooh. Kind of like an Aurora Borealis effect.
Yeah.
Like during the full moon, your guys' branchlers just start glowing.
That'd be super cool, actually.
Crazy stuff.
We're like we're the Ashes of Creation, like wood elf rendition. So I was just like, if certain things will adjust at nighttime, I wonder if I can have branchlers that adjust at nighttime. That'd be cool.
That would be cool. Yeah. I kind of want to know also how the seasons are going to affect the caravan system. Is it going to negate certain paths that you could take? Is weather going to be an issue when it comes to the caravan system? And how is it going to affect going from node to node, as well as people who are defending and attacking? Like, are you gonna trip in, a thing of snow because it's too deep, or as much as that would be amazing? I think it's gonna be interesting. I really want to know how they're gonna have the seasons affect everything.
I hope very much. All the stuff.
I'm excited to see that. Yeah.
I'm just curious when they're gonna settle down on. Well, I mean, obviously after some testing. I guess I should say I'm curious what they're gonna settle down with as far as the rotation of seasons. 1 week, 2 weeks.
Right.
6.5
I know
days.
that a while back it was like 2 weeks, but I think it'd be interesting to see also the day-night cycle in general. I know that a few of us were watching last night together in the Discord, and we were talking about how many days or nights we might get in a real-life day. I believe it's not 1-to-1, but it's interesting. I'm excited.
I am too. The biggest thing I noticed, especially when they changed it from day to night, was the transitioning. It was so smooth, and the skybox was amazing. They even had like a shooting star.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It popped overhead earlier on, and they didn't really comment on it or anything. But then later on, they commented on it, and Steven was totally not looking at it in any way, shape, or form.
He's always lost. I think there should be a quest in the game when it finally launches that's just dedicated to finding Steve.
Oh my gosh, yes. And Nair, thank you so much. Real quick, I'm just going to do a cheers, and this is to everybody who has either subbed or gifted subs. Thank you so much, by the way. It was crazy starting off with a hype train. Thank you so much. We super appreciate that, and thank you for joining us. We're excited to have you.
Yes, absolutely.
But Snuckers, I'm gonna get to that later, with the sword and the glowing. Yeah, Chaffee says they were answering all of his questions. It was really awesome. Super excited to talk about crafting. My next question is, if you close your eyes right now and you picture yourself in Vera and were to open your eyes, where would you be in Vera? What would you see around you?
I'd probably see just woods. I just want to get out there. Possibly chasing down people because that's my PvP side, or just running around in the corrupted zones.
Nice.
I want to see that corrupted zone so bad.
Vox says corrupted zones all around as well.
Yes.
More says woods. I'm surprised you not see the bar counter first.
Well, I mean,
no.
true. Very true. But, she said, imagine. I'm just saying.
True story, and fair enough.
That's funny.
Technically, we're a little slice of Vera right here, right? She sees the bar counter already. It's time to move on to bigger and better things.
Yeah, I'm like
True.
on the bar counter, so technically it's looking at the bar counter that I'm seeing.
Snucker says, Thyra murdering people in the woods, second cheapy. So I just imagine us back to back just like attacking people. I told you, Snuckers was calling me an axe murderer. So.
He was, and it was amazing.
We can go on a murder spree together in the
There
woods.
you go.
Let's go.
Yeah, just a Pyre and a Kalar. Nothing to see here.
Don't worry about it. If you see the luminescent glow, walk towards it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like the lurfish, right? Totally.
See, and then you just gotta incorporate in a Wizzy as a dwarf and whatever Z is gonna be, and it'll just be a giant party of, oh, look how cute. Oh God, they're killing us.
All right. Do you have any questions for her? Any other random questions?
Oh, we could probably ask random questions all the time, but if we're gonna have her on again another time, we should save some.
Oh boy. Okay.
No, no, I think we're good to move on, because we could ask random questions about Vera all day long, I'm sure.
True. All right. Well, I'm going to run a quick 3-minute ad break. So for those of you that are not subscribed, I apologize, but this will turn off pre-roll. So there will be no ads for the rest of the podcast. So please bear with us as we enter into our discussion. And I usually like to ask the guests to choose first, but I think it'd be fitting to go with general topics for Alpha 2 and then go into the development live stream updates.
Works for me.
All right.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's go.
So, those of you that don't know, there is going to be a launcher update if you were a part of the previous testing experiences. And that is something that Steven said in his post in the Ashes of Creation AOC discussion. He says, spot testing has begun. Some limited NDA testers are participating in spot testing, and December will see more, including some major headless client testing. Also, those of you that still have the A1 launcher may see an update in the next couple of weeks. So, very exciting for that. And I can also share with you a couple of the other Twitter posts, of the Discord messages. So there's those from Rive. And that was really neat. It was really cool to see Steven kind of go through the list of things that they're going to talk about in the live stream. And of this list, is there a favorite from what he gave as a sneak peek that kind of piqued your interest before we get into it?
I mean, of the list, no, but of the list, yes, but the little leak that he gave at the end towards the C PvP aspect where we're laying out mines with manatees. Can we talk about that, please? I want to know more about that.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting. It came out of left field for me. He was like, Maggie's like, yeah, we're all joking and saying this is us after Thanksgiving. He's like, yeah, I just want to ride that and plant some mines.
just destroy stuff.
I like
Yeah.
when he gets so into it, because he lets out little things that you can tell he doesn't mean to let out, but
Yeah.
he's so excited, it ends up happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nara
So,
says, sorry.
oh no, you go ahead.
Nara says I reinstalled the launcher after seeing that.
Yeah, I uninstalled the launcher and nuked everything off because it needed to have that done often enough in the tail end of the Alpha 1 that I was like, it's not going to work for Alpha 2. May as well just get rid of it.
At least you don't have to reinstall anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It saves a lot of Alpha 1.
Nice.
Yeah. True story. True story. So Snickers asked there, what class is Thyra playing? Stare.
I have not set a focus yet because I'm hoping that they do a stream where your second class and how it affects your main class. I know they touched a bit on it, but I'd like a little more information regarding that before I hunker down on something, though it will be a DPS class for sure, because at the end of the day, I'm DPS all the way.
Fair.
I just made that up too. Didn't mean to rhyme.
Hey,
Snicker
rhyming
has
is
sus. Ranged or melee?
Melee.
Stare.